If and you're watching this, you're probably considering knocking a piece off the anti-social series and putting in a triple lap here at Montiview Park. So this is going to be a little tutorial video. So here's the big rock pile. This is where you're going to start. You just make your way up here and you get yourself situated such that the old back tire is touching the rocks. If I can get a good spot here, see if the wind will blow it away, but basically that's what we're going for here. Just trying to get your tire up to the rocks right off the parking lot. Then you go ahead and get on, get your computer all set up, hit start, and head for the corner of the fence over there. There's a Carcinite signpost. It says Edge Loop, Monty Club. There's an arrow. So we just head diagonally across the open area, kind of up alongside the fence. You got the Edge Loop sign there. And this little thicket of trees here, you go around that. Don't take that cheater line through the middle. We don't want to take that. We go around it. We just head over here to the power lines. There's another sign, says Edge Loop, Monty Club, to the right. So we go to the right. We just follow this power lines trail here. Also remember, there's gonna be people here. Keep your head on a swivel, take your time. Don't do anything dumb. You don't want to endanger yourself or anyone else, so just remember, park's open to everybody else too. It's not some time trial race for Joe Strava. So you make your way up this climb. And as you near the top, she gets a little more chundery. But you just keep on trucking through it. When we get to the top, we're gonna bend left here. Follow the main path. Don't take the shortcut over here. You will be DQ'd. No shortcuts. GPS will be inspected. So, we're going around the bowl here. Around the bowl. You can ride on the dirt. A couple of little tabletops here if you want. Catch air. Oh yeah, totally cleared them both. I don't know if you can tell. Now you head across this corner diagonally, and there's some flagging tape. The brush pile kind of obscures your view a little, but there's flagging tape here to give you a little heads up, and we turn into the woods here. So we're on the prologue, which is basically just a big perimeter loop around the park. So it's a good little warm up before you head into the single track. These corners get tight and loose, so take her easy until you think you're Sam Hill level, and then then turn it up a notch. But until then, take your time. You're gonna be surprised here and there, so there ain't nothing on the line for this. So keep her cool and maintain. When you come out of the woods there, you just take that right and head on up the edge here. There's another sign that says arrow there, turn right to get to the trailhead. That's what we're trying to do with this prologue, is just go around the edge of the park and give you a little warm-up lap out in the open, get you prepared, and then you dump into the single track to do your laps. But we're still cooking up the hill. Last part of the edge loop is all uphill, so that's why I'm going slow. It's uphill. And these are all thorns, super thorns. There's some sort of Jurassic thorn. You crash in there, you're gonna be perforated and leaking hydraulic fluid like crazy. So Stay out of the brush. You don't need any leaks. A little flatten out here. Then we come up to the last punchy little climb of the prologue. As you come up, we're back just about where we started. That's the big rock pile. We rode across there, all the way around to here. And now we've reached the trailhead. All right, here we are at the trailhead. We've just completed our prologue lap. We're gonna dump into the single track now and start our extended laps. So once you've done your prologue, you dump in here and you start with the fun. This rock pile at the start is optional. Go for it. No big deal. Look before you leap, I'll tell you that though. Now we're up in the Central Park area after that climb. Coming up on a feature option. You can go between the narrow trees or across the rock garden. This rock garden was just built a few days ago. So you can take the rocks or the trees. I like the trees because that was the original line. Now to the crazy rock garden. This is natural. We didn't move any of these rocks. They were already here. So, yeah, best advice is go as fast as you can. More speed and momentum you have, the easier it is to float through there. Also, the bigger the tires and wheels you have, easier it is. Now remember that blind hidden uphill turn? Here's another one. Steep climb. Nice steep climb. And then a blind downhill turn to a steep descent with the rock option. I would say don't send it off that rock. There's nowhere to go. And now we're at the end of section 1. When you get to a crossing, you go straight across. End section 1, section 2, straight across. Coming up on the log ride, which is not what you're thinking. This one is parallel, but you go across it. Ooh, so you skid that one, skid the rock. Let your back end drag and just go with the flow on that, trust me. So now that punchy climb gets us to the end of section 2, and now we're going to section 3. So 2 out of the 4 sections complete. All right, coming up on the end of section 3. So section 3 is done. Entering section 4, the final section of single track. So here we go. Let's try the beast log. What the heck? Oh, oh, I hit my head on something. I'll have to clear that. All right, that's a drop. So if you try that, just know it's a full 2-foot drop there for an exit. There's no ramp on, there's no ramp off. Now you have the option here of going right, which is probably what every racer is gonna do. But if you're LCR, you gotta go this way and earn it. But high danger level, super rugged here. Boom, bitty boom. So sight that one before you do it. And on through what we call the lightning bolt tree. And then we come up and around and exiting the trail. And when we come out here, we continue on around the outside for the extended version of the lap. So you got the single track part of the lap done. Now to finish off your full extended lap, we do another pass around the edge loop. So we're still on lap 1 here. Each full extended lap is single track plus this edge loop again. As we round out our extended portion of the lap, follow the same loop around the bowl. You can see it's a big bowl out there. going around it every lap. And if you want, you can go through there, have a little fun in here, and maybe hit these jumps. Then head for that flagging tape between the two brush piles and drop her in. Get across this chunder. Oh, she's loose. You're gonna wish you had bigger tires, I can promise you that. All right, see the signs? Arrow's pointing this way. And this is what rounds out every one of your laps. It's really steep. That's why I'm going slow. It's not because I'm terrible at this. All right, there's a choice here, left or right. We went right on the prologue. We're gonna go left this time just to show it to you. It's an option. They both get to the same place so long as you stay to the right here. If you go that way, you're going the wrong way. You're going towards the top of the hill up here. So you got an option back there. They're both just fine. You can switch it up, take one then the other, try it, see which one you like. Now, we're coming around the edge loop, and this is completing a full extended lap. Now we're right back where we started, here at the trailhead. So we went in here, did the single track, came out right over there, went around the edge loop, came back up right here, got back to the trailhead. That is one lap. Now we do that again 2 more times. Single track edge loop here, single track edge loop here. But on the last time, we don't come to the trailhead. We go right to the rock pile over there where we started, and I'll show you that now. All right, so now we're gonna assume we did 2 more laps through the single track and edge loop, and this is our final time up the edge loop. So we've done our prologue, then 3 full extended laps. Now we're coming out of the woods on the edge loop, and the other times we always went over there to the trailhead, but this time we're going over here to the rocks where we started and went over there to get around the prologue. So here's the rocks where we started. So we just pull up right here, hit stop on our timer. So to recap, we came out of the parking lot up here to the rock pile, got our back tire touching a rock from over here, then we peeled out, went across the parking or the grassy area diagonally over near the water tower over to the fence. Then you go all the way around, and when you come up over there, that's your prologue. So we started here, did the prologue, then we came up there from the prologue, dumped in here, and started our lap. We did single track out over there, around the edge loop, up here, back in, do 3 of those, and after 3 single track, 3 edge loop combos, then we're coming up here. Then we just continue back over to the rock pile. So that kind of recaps what the lap structure is, and hopefully it's as clear as mud, or maybe a little better, maybe muddy water. And hope you had fun. Just get your data uploaded and get it off to dirtworks1@gmail.com, and we'll get you entered in if you did it right, and we'll post the results on the Montiview Facebook page, and we'll have them on the live timing website as well. All that information will be available in future media. So until the next time, cranks for watching, and keep your stick on the ice.